What's good, gang? It's the Gangsta Geek, and I'm back with another one. Here to save y'all a couple of dollars. Now, if you're like me, you were just getting ready to start dinner, and yesterday your stove and your oven was working just fine. But today, for some reason, your oven won't heat up, and you smell some gas. So this is definitely a video that'll help you and your family stay safe and save y'all a couple of dollars. Get in. If you have model number FFGF3053LSA with serial number VF52002341, then you came to the right party. The manufacturer's sticker labeling is usually found right in between the drawer as you pull it out on the housing of the oven in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, when this video ends, head on over to Repair Clinic and grab your Frigidaire range oven igniter. The part number is 316489403, and that's going to set you back $120.99. Now, I'm not an affiliate with Repair Clinic, but every time I need a part for my appliances, they always have it in stock, so consider this a referral. Now guys, my channel isn't monetized, so if I helped you save hundreds of dollars with this video, and you didn't have to call Uber Eats, well, leave something in the tip jar on your way out. Hit the Cashapp, that's $Gangsta Geek tip jar, and you can find a link to the Cashapp in the description. Now the first thing we need to do is remove the top panel. It's very simple. You have these 2 1/4-inch screws that'll require a flathead screwdriver. You just take those out and you'll be able to remove this panel with ease. Now you just remove the heat shield. You have 2 screws here that you can probably remove with a square-headed Allen wrench, or you can probably even use some pliers, but I use my power drill. Now you just lift up and pull back, and this will slide right out. Now here's your burner. As you can see, on the igniter, there's obviously some signs of wear and damage. You can pretty much be assured that this was in fact your issue. And this gives you a view of where the wiring goes down into the compartment behind the drawer, all the way at the back of the oven. Now remove your lower drawer. Behind it, you'll find all your components. Now here's your igniter connector. Remember that on the top of it is a small button that you're going to push and squeeze in order to release it from the connector housing. Now we'll disconnect the igniter connector. Okay, so we're almost done now. It's time to remove that burner. There are 2 screws that we have to remove. There's one at the bottom here, and there's one up there at the top. Once you've unscrewed those, you've already got your igniter disconnected. You can just pull it right out. Now it's time to replace the igniter. There are 2 screws on the igniter's housing that are fastened to the burner. Unscrew these 2 screws. Be very careful not to touch the new burner. It'll minimize the life expectancy of the part, so do not touch this with your bare hands. Now you just replace the old igniter with the new igniter in the exact same position that it was in before you took it off. Screw the 2 screws back in. It's really that simple. Now you just place the burner back where it was and position it. You don't screw it in yet because we have to reconnect the igniter connector. So now you go underneath your stove. Go to the back, grab the bottom of the burner, secure the burner's nozzle to the gas release valve. Now we'll go back over here to the igniter connector, and that snaps right in place. Now we're going to screw those 2 screws back in on the burner to secure it in place. Now, before we put the heat shield back on, we're going to test the oven because we want to make sure that the burner is actually working properly before we close everything back up. Now you should hear gas escaping through the burner. The igniter should start to glow. And there you have it, people. Saving hundreds of dollars never looks so good. Now you just replace your heat pan, screw it back in. Replace your top panel, screw that back in, and you're all done. Now, if you found this video helpful and you want to see more DIY videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you'll get an alert every time we drop a new video. It's the Gangsta Geek,